Hey everyone! In today's video, we're unpacking the top 15 reasons why people are fans of President Joe Biden. From his unparalleled experience and push for unity to groundbreaking climate initiatives and comprehensive healthcare reform, Biden has made waves in various sectors. We'll delve into how his empathy and resilience have captured hearts, alongside his efforts in education, infrastructure, and social justice. Whether it's his diplomatic prowess or his commitment to gun control and criminal justice reform, there's a lot to cover. So, buckle up as we explore what makes Biden a favored leader for many. Let's dive in. Number 1. Experience in governance. With a political career spanning over 5 decades, including time as a U.S. Senator and 2 terms as Vice President under Barack Obama, Biden's extensive experience in governance is a significant factor that reassures his supporters. His deep understanding of both domestic and foreign policy is seen as an asset in navigating complex challenges. Number 2. Emphasis on unity. Biden has consistently emphasized the importance of unity and healing in a deeply divided nation. His calls for bipartisan cooperation and his efforts to reach across the aisle resonate with those who are tired of partisan divisions and seek a more unified country. Number 3. Response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Biden's response to the COVID-19 pandemic, including the rollout of vaccines and support for relief measures to help individuals and businesses affected by the crisis, has been a cornerstone of his administration's achievements. His focus on science-based strategies and public health measures has been praised by many. Number 4. Climate change initiatives. Biden has positioned climate change as a central issue of his presidency, rejoining the Paris Agreement on his first day in office and proposing significant investments in green energy and infrastructure. His commitment to addressing environmental challenges is important to many, particularly younger voters concerned about the future of the planet. Number 5. Infrastructure and economic plans. The passage of the bipartisan infrastructure bill under Biden's leadership marked a significant investment in the nation's roads, bridges, public transit, and broadband infrastructure. His economic policies aimed at rebuilding the middle class, supporting American manufacturing, and creating jobs have also been well received. Number 6. Healthcare. Building on the Affordable Care Act, Biden has worked to expand healthcare access and reduce costs. His efforts to strengthen and enhance healthcare provisions reflect his commitment to ensuring that more Americans receive the medical care they need. Number 7. Education policies. Biden's proposals to increase funding for public education, make community college free for all Americans, and support student loan forgiveness highlight his focus on education. These policies aim to make higher education more accessible and affordable. Number 8. Foreign policy and international relations. Re-establishing alliances and restoring America's standing on the global stage has been a priority for Biden. His administration has sought to rebuild relationships with allies and engage in diplomacy to address international challenges. Number 9. Immigration reform. Biden has advocated for comprehensive immigration reform, proposing a pathway to citizenship for millions of undocumented immigrants and taking steps to reform the asylum system. His approach represents a departure from the more restrictive policies of his predecessor. Number 10. Social justice and equity. Biden's administration has taken steps to address racial equity and social justice, including executive actions to combat systemic racism. His support for policies that promote equality and protect the rights of marginalized communities has been significant for many of his supporters. Number 11. Gun control measures. In response to the epidemic of gun violence, Biden has advocated for common-sense gun control measures, including background checks and banning assault weapons. His stance on gun safety aligns with the views of a majority of Americans. Number 12. Veterans Affairs. Improving care for veterans has been a notable aspect of Biden's agenda, with efforts to enhance healthcare services, reduce homelessness among veterans, and support their transition back into civilian life. Number 13. Judicial and administrative appointments. Biden's appointments to the federal judiciary and various administrative positions reflect a commitment to diversity and expertise. His nominees have been hailed for their qualifications and for representing a broad cross-section of America.
Number 14. Criminal justice reform.
The Biden administration has signaled a commitment to reforming the criminal justice system, including efforts to reduce incarceration rates, end the death penalty at the federal level, and address police reform.
Number 15. Empathy and personal resilience.
On a personal level, Biden's life story of overcoming adversity, including the tragic loss of his first wife and daughter, as well as his son Beau, has been inspirational to many. His empathy and resilience in the face of personal tragedies have endeared him to the public, showcasing a relatable and compassionate side. These reasons encapsulate why President Joe Biden is liked by a significant segment of the American population and beyond. His approach to governance, grounded in experience, empathy, and a commitment to addressing the pressing issues facing the nation and the world, reflects the aspirations of his supporters. While opinions on his presidency are varied and complex, the aspects highlighted above provide insight into the appreciation held by many for his leadership and policies.